National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visiting sideline, there is the Bengals head coach. He's got his defense playing well. They enter this one coming off the shutout in the win a week ago. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
Don't jump. Ready?
Off the play action, here's Fields. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll take off again. And Fields, who's tough to bring down the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down by
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Take this in, back to the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Gun.
Burrow working in the pistol. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Brown. They were forward for a couple. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st down, Bengals.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. A first down throw for Fields. Oh, a loose football. It is recovered by the Bengals.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On one, ready?
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point.
Here we go.
He'll run here with Brown. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. He's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 34-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals extend the lead to 24-0.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. Maybe the NFL's ultimate weapon, Lamar Jackson. This one of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Cowboys come away with a 4-point victory. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Jared Goff. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Lions have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is Turner. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What's your set?
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
What's your set?
They'll stick with him again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Do it.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level,
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Don't jump. Ready? Good night.
Fields to throw for it. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance. And he's going to have the Steelers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chris Jenkins Jr. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Green knife. Night.
Fields. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. 331. 331. Night.
To throw is Fields. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 1. Ready?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Gun.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Burrow to throw. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one, just like that. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal.
11. Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jamar.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase.
Brings up third.
And now it's third and goal. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Pearson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals stretch things out even further.
Bengals 34. Steelers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. Fields. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Two-thirds of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up, and he wants to score. He will. Touchdown. The Bengals just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Texans win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Bryce Young. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Panthers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.